So Poppy is back.
I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy.
A long while back, I made a video on an internet star called Poppy. In that video, I took a deep dive on the mystery that surrounds Poppy and her music. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, she makes music. Although up to this point, she's been more so known for all the crazy videos that come out on her YouTube channel and on her Instagram.
Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it, you're gonna be fine.
There's been a lot of conspiracy surrounding Poppy and her as an item, or as a person, or as a musician, or whatever people perceive her to be. I haven't done much research into it, but I'm pretty sure there's a major following that believes that Poppy's an actual robot, which for the record, she is not. And I find it really sad that I have to say that, because there are people who go out there and they claim that they're not actually human, like Kid Buu, who claims that he's a clone.
Originally, my first gen. I'm a second gen now.
You're a fucking idiot.
But it's weird because you never really hear him make these claims in his music videos. It's almost like it was all for publicity. Now I think the same thing can be said of Poppy, but I think that there's a lot more to Poppy than there is to any real big rapper at this point. Because Poppy to many is seen as more of a multimedia piece than as a person or as an artist or a YouTuber or any single label. She makes music, she makes the YouTube videos, she makes her Instagram posts where she models or shows off brand deals. Poppy is very much her own brand at this point. But now she's released a new album and it seems that she's really settled herself in as a pop artist. In the last video, I took a look at one of her music videos for her hit song, Low Life.
Baby, you're the highlight of my low life.
Before that point, I really didn't know much about Poppy. I'd never heard her music, so that was my first experience, but from that point on, I've really been a fan. I do feel that her new album, Am I a Girl, really is a masterful work for the genre of synth pop and synthwave that's been growing over the past few years. As any of you who have seen my social media, by the way, go follow me on Twitter and all the links down below. I love anything synthwave, cyberpunk, vaporwave, you name it. That shit makes me nut. And over time, as I've grown and learned more and more about Poppy, I've become a bigger and bigger fan. I will say, however, that Poppy isn't without controversy. Not too long ago, Poppy had some issues with her copywriting and issues with her director, Titanic Sinclair. But other than that, she's had a fairly clean slate. I think Poppy personifies the idea of a wholesome and clean meme.
I'm Poppy.
Now I could sit here in a flannel and give it a light to decent 6, but I'd rather go into a few points of what makes Poppy so entertaining and what makes this new album so great. So as far as the music of the album goes, it's fantastic. It's not only a series of electronic bangers, but it also carries a lot in the story and the lore that follows around Poppy. The idea that she's some kind of cybernetic pop star android that has to fit in with celebrity culture. All this was some of the best metal I've ever heard.
You can get down on your knees if you're naughty.
One little thing that I'd like to point out is that she's on the Mad Decent label, which if you didn't know is the same label as Riff.
Ain't Tony Danza with the hot handles. No tint on the glasses. Colonel Sanders.
What I'm saying here is that I'm waiting for a collab. And along with all the greatness that the music provides, there's the enhancement that the music videos bring with them. Poppy's music and videos talk a lot about our current culture and climate, and the central idea that we have to act and look and be a certain way if we want people to like us. She also talks a lot about how celebrities are fake and how she's very anti-industry and all of this.
Poetry, poetry, poetry. Ecstasy, ecstasy, ecstasy.
While at the same time feeling like she's a robot and she's a victim of the system. So you have this two-sided coin of almost the robotic celebrity side of Poppy, but the side that wants to be human. And I like this a lot more than the idea of, oh, we have to make something interesting, let's just do something flashy, which defines pretty much all of music at this point. I think Poppy is a perfect balance between a superstar and an under-the-radar person. Most people who don't listen to her music and aren't a fan really don't know who Poppy is, or they merely know her for the Instagram and the YouTube videos. And that's good, because I think more than less, we have a lot more artists who are getting bigger because of their drama. And you know, it's just nice to see a YouTuber who makes it big and huge like this and, you know, doesn't have to rely on drama. And then there's me, and I rely on making fun of people to follow my dreams. But overall, I'm really excited to hear what Poppy puts out next, and hopefully there's not as large of a gap between this and her next project. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, slap a like on this video. If you slap a like, then I'll slap your ass. No, that's illegal. If this is your first video of mine, please hit that subscribe button, and I will send you your very own Grow a Unicorn. Now there's a deal for you. Leave a comment down below if you have something to say or something you want me to talk about. Check the links down in the description if you want to find my social media. I feel like I should promote those more. I'll also have a link down to Poppy's album in the description, so you can go check that out. This is it for me. Macaroni out. Peace.